breaking. Kim S.A.'s family involved in scandal. Million-dollar fine looms. New revelations are emerging that could drastically alter the course of the ongoing controversy involving actress Kim S.A. In a shocking development, her family is now reportedly at the center of a growing financial and legal scandal that could result in a massive fine amounting to millions of dollars. The case, which began with Kim S.A.'s highly publicized DUI incident, has evolved into a multi-layered investigation implicating her immediate family in potential fraud, financial mismanagement, and obstruction of justice. According to multiple investigative sources, South Korean authorities have widened the scope of their probe to include the financial activities and legal conduct of individuals directly related to Kim S.A. The findings thus far indicate a pattern of suspicious financial transfers, unusual asset movements, and discrepancies in legal filings connected to both the actress and her family. What began as a personal legal case has now escalated into a high-profile investigation with serious implications. Financial records under review suggest that shortly after Kim S.A.'s DUI incident made headlines, several large transfers of money were made from accounts associated with her and redirected to private accounts tied to her relatives. These transactions have raised red flags among financial regulators, as they may have been strategically executed to shield assets from legal seizure or limit financial liability. The total amount involved is estimated to exceed $1 million, prompting authorities to prepare formal charges that could include financial fraud, illegal concealment of assets, and violation of tax laws. Simultaneously, tax investigators are conducting a parallel review of the earnings accumulated during Kim S.A.'s acting career, particularly focusing on income reported under her family's management. Since she began her career as a minor, her finances were largely controlled by family members, and early indicators suggest that income may have been underreported or deliberately misrepresented. If proven, this would trigger heavy tax penalties, retroactive fines, and possibly criminal charges related to tax evasion. In addition to financial misconduct, legal experts are now examining the integrity of documents submitted by Kim S.A.'s legal team during her recent court appearances. Some of these documents were reportedly signed or authorized by family members who may not have had the legal authority to do so. There are concerns that false representation and forged signatures may have played a role in shaping the public narrative or influencing legal outcomes. If investigators determine that there was intent to deceive the court or obstruct the legal process, those involved could face prosecution under South Korea's forgery and fraud statutes. One anonymous legal official stated that the amount of money involved and the level of coordination among family members suggests this is not an isolated case of mismanagement, but rather a systemic effort to avoid liability through illicit means. The same official confirmed that a formal review is underway, and that criminal charges may be filed once the audit and legal documentation review are complete. The looming financial consequences are severe. In cases involving high-profile individuals and large-scale financial manipulation, South Korean courts have historically issued harsh penalties, including multi-million-dollar fines, asset forfeiture, and imprisonment. If Kim S.A.'s family is found guilty of facilitating or initiating any fraudulent financial activity, the repercussions could affect not only their personal assets, but also Kim's remaining career prospects. Adding to the complexity is Kim S.A.'s past public statement claiming that she was facing extreme financial hardship. These claims are now being scrutinized in light of the newly discovered transactions, which suggests that substantial funds may have been quietly moved during that same period. Legal analysts are questioning whether these statements were part of a calculated public relations strategy, while simultaneously her family may have been attempting to shield financial resources from public and legal oversight. At this time, no public statement has been made by Kim S.A. or any members of her family. Her legal team has declined to comment on the allegations, citing the ongoing nature of the investigation. However, public pressure is mounting for transparency, and legal insiders believe that formal charges or public announcements may be imminent as authorities finalize their review. The potential fallout from this scandal is significant. If convicted, Kim Se-ron's family could face a combination of massive financial penalties, reputational damage, and possible imprisonment. The entire situation serves as a stark reminder of the risks associated with financial mismanagement and the extent to which those in a celebrity's inner circle can become legally entangled in the aftermath of public controversy. As this investigation develops, the public awaits confirmation on what charges will be filed and how deeply the family's involvement runs. The next phase of this legal drama could bring irreversible consequences for everyone involved, with $1 million fine already looming over the horizon.